let's get it. I bought for 16 passenger, this a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge, the coat seats, they some cannibals. Eaters. They like to geek, drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. Damn, she took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she says,
hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. For those of you who are new here, I hope you like the commentary, and I hope at the end of the video that you will consider subscribing to this channel. For everybody who's been here before, I would like to say welcome back, and I hope all of you guys will support the channel by hitting that like button. Today we're going to be talking about Keesha Kaylee. I say Kylie, but it's Kaylee, I'm sorry. But we're going to talk about a couple of her latest videos and her overall disposition as a whole. I put up a video a few days ago talking about her and talking about her business, that she decided that she was putting her company on hold. She said that she was being offered so much money from hair companies to do promotion that it's more lucrative at this point in time for her to do promo than it is to continue her business. Not to mention, since she has taken her real estate exam and passed it, and she has now signed with a real estate brokerage firm, which is Keller Williams. That's who she's working with. You know, that requires a lot of work. What Keesha does not realize about the Georgia real estate market, especially greater Atlanta area, honey, them folks up there starving. There are a lot of real estate agents, a lot of them. And I mean, we, from what people say, are headed face first into a recession. People aren't spending as much. Interest rates aren't the best. I'm not sure if it's a buyer's market right now or a seller's market, but either way, it's an oversaturated market of people. My goddaughter wanted to get into it, so I reached out recently to a friend of mine in the greater Atlanta area who's an actual broker. She has her own brokerage license, although she still works under another broker. She's not decided to strike out and set up her own real estate company as of yet. But just from a conversation I had with her, when I told her, you know, why I was reaching out and whatnot, she basically said that she suggests that my goddaughter get a job and do real estate part-time because the market is very rough. Sales aren't very good. And quite frankly, there's not a lot of money being made in real estate, especially not the type of money that Keesha, you know, likes to make. Now, there was a point in time that her Got Links business was doing very well. She had a lot of companies that she was working with, doing different brand deals. And I mean, things were looking up for her. I mean, not too long ago, she bought a house. She was able to do that very young. And she took the house, she bought it as a fixer-upper, and she put a lot of work into it. And she was able to do that financially. Now, I think that her lack of experience probably costed her a lot of money too, but at the same time, she still was making enough money to be able to do what she needed and wanted to do. And quite frankly, I really believe that Keesha's income has decreased substantially. And because of that, she's looking for other avenues, bringing in money. Now, I heard her say on more than one occasion that she's looking to do less when it comes to videos. Quite frankly, I don't see that happening anytime soon. I don't think that she'll do less YouTube because that is definitely consistent income for her. And I mean, it's income that she doesn't have to work very hard for. she's going to have to work her butt off as a real estate agent just to make ends meet in that industry. Now, if she takes it and uses it as more of a prelude to being an investor, then, the circumstances could be different. But I think Keesha just thought that because she has a large following, that she would put out there that she's an agent and that just everybody and their mom would want to come and work with her. They don't know her. They don't know Keesha like that. And quite frankly, they see her as an online social media influencer and personality. They don't necessarily see her as a professional. Let's be honest. We know she has a hair company. She tells us about deals that she's having. But quite frankly, she doesn't conduct even that as an actual business. We don't see any marketing. We don't see anything that she does to promote her business. Now, if she allowed people more into the behind the scenes of her business, she probably would have more sales. Not to mention, I'm just going to be honest, I've never tried her hair, but I heard from someone that the quality is less than stellar, so that also can affect it. Now, again, I personally cannot attest to that because I've never tried it. But whatever the case is, she is in real estate and she doesn't realize this is not going to be very easy. Another thing, everybody seems to feel that Keesha's on a money grab, and the reason that they say that is because she just took her real estate license test. She did pass it. So did her friend Ashley. They're both real estate agents. And they are advertising a class that they're doing, teaching people basically, I guess, how to pass the test, I guess is what they're teaching. Because, neither of them I've ever heard of going to a closing, so they haven't made any money as a real estate agent, so they can't teach that. Real estate is different in each state, so they can't teach the rules of each state. Not to mention, Keesha mentioned that she purchased a system from someone teaching information about the real estate test, and then she's advertising, turning around and trying to do the same thing, trying to teach what she bought from someone, learned, and now she's going to take their proprietary copyrighted information and try to make money off of it. I was like, is this girl slow? Because, honey, that's at least immoral. I'm sure it's illegal. And, in that last video, honey, somebody questioned her, asking her, you can't teach the laws in every state when it comes to real estate. So what exactly are you teaching? Honey, she sat there for 15 minutes talking about how they're teaching the tips and tricks of passing the test, what is important, what is not important, the most, how does she say it? The questions that are that you get wrong more often and things of this nature. Basically, she took the information from another person's system. She used it to pass her test. Now she wants you to pay her to tell you what she did. So basically, she's trying to monetize something that she really doesn't have the expertise to monetize. And the crazy thing about it is, she says she's an expert, that her and her friend are subject matter experts. Now, the subject is supposed to be real estate, but she's not qualified to teach real estate. So she said that she is teaching you how to learn, take the test, and score high on the test the first time. I just want to see how this is going to work out. My understanding is that she has marketed this several times, and she's not had one person purchase as of yet. And I mean, understandably so. I mean, honey, you just took the test, and we don't know what you know. I mean, as a matter of fact, when she was talking about it, she was talking about the fact that she's meeting her mentor at the real estate office so that they can go over documentation that she has to submit. So, quite frankly, yeah, you were able to answer questions and take a state test and pass it the first time. Kudos for you, but you don't know the job yet. And not to mention, like I said, um, real estate in the state of Georgia, baby, they starving in them streets. They out there beating each other across the head to get any kind of business. So I mean, I wish her the best, obviously, but this is going to be very interesting to watch. But the bottom line of it is this: Keesha on a money grab. She is not making the money that she used to make. Not to mention, she probably thought that she would have some contracts already signed, that she will have, closings already set up. Now, I do recall her saying that she got one client approved for a mortgage, which is excellent. I used to be a mortgage loan officer, so I can relate to the work involved. But to be quite honest, when it comes to a mortgage loan, the work starts after you get the approval, because those stipulations from underwriting, baby, they could be booger bears. I had one scenario where my client had 21 steps to clear prior to closing. And I mean, I want to say it took us 30 days to clear those steps. I mean, it can be a lot. And quite frankly, the real estate agent is not the person that does the real work. When it comes to selling and buying homes, the person that puts in the grunt work is the loan officer. Because if don't no money come to the table, ain't nobody selling nothing. And it's that simple. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Like I said, Got Links apparently wasn't making a lot of money. She's put a lot of money out on that house. That was one of her streams of income. She, that probably was where most of her money was coming from. Because at first, she had a lot of influence, but it doesn't seem to be that anymore. Another thing is, I don't think that she is getting loans closed the way she thought she's getting houses sold the way she thought it would happen. Now, she has a competitive edge because she does have a social media presence. And most of the people who get into that business, they just regular everyday people with a couple of hundred contacts in her phone. As a matter of fact, my daughter just got a call 2 days ago from a relative of hers who just became a real estate agent in Florida. And my understanding just, from talking to my daughter, she was letting her know that she was an agent and that if she ever needs help, she's there for her. Now, the thing about it is she is a Florida agent, so I don't think she's licensed in Georgia. But nonetheless, she was letting her know that if you are interested in buying in my state, I can help you with sales. I can also help you with renting and leasing. And I'm available. And, she was doing her due diligence. And that's what most people have. But Keesha has a competitive edge. I just hope she uses it to her benefit. Now, what she does need to do is immediately create a separate channel and immediately create a separate social media presence for her as a realtor and get her personal life separated, because, she's had drama in the past, and that can happen and regurgitate itself at any time. So you definitely want to make sure that you can separate business and personal, especially when you are also representing another company, because she doesn't just represent Keesha. She represents Keller Williams Realty. So, and they are very bourgeois. They do not play about their name, about how they represent themselves, any of that. So, yeah, she better get all of that together. But either way, kudos to her. I hope her financial situation work out as well, because it's bad enough to have a change in finances, but going up, that's when it's great. Going down, baby, that's when it's scary. And I don't wish that on nobody. So good luck to her. And guys, tell me what you guys think. Do you think that, like many are saying, she's on a money grab, she's low on funds, and she's trying to pivot to do what she got to do to bring the bread in, which is why she's accepting brand deals from hair companies. She does have a very big presence, and I could see where that could be immediately lucrative for her. So, I mean, she ain't no dummy. That's one thing she's not. But tell me what you guys think about it. We will definitely discuss it in the comments. And like I said, guys, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, I hope you like this commentary and choose to subscribe. You are definitely welcomed here. Over here, we're all family. Talk to you guys in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge. The coat seats, they some cannibals. Eaters. They like to geek. Drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. Damn. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she say she saying 3D. Wow. I go in the jungle and they got a coat. I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this shit for the fam. Cause this shit